I'm trying to make the lighting better. Okay, that's better. What's up, you guys? It's the Authentic Empress. Um, yeah, so channeled messages, right? You know how people weaponize secrecy, and what I mean is how people will weaponize secrecy against you by means of deception, intentionally leaving you out, intentionally not properly informing you so that you can better protect yourself. Whether that's, better protect your heart, your seeing, your speaking, your hearing, all the things that God tells us to guard. Guard your hearing, guard your seeing, guard your speaking, guard your heart. Um, you know, it is a huge responsibility to be placed in alignment with someone, and you act or present yourself in a way for that person to trust you. Okay, this person feels like they can be safe being vulnerable with you, um, sharing their vulnerable parts or aspects of themselves with you, even allowing you to be close to them. Okay, that's a huge responsibility, and for those people who use that as an opportunity to play that person, take advantage of them, use them as an ego stroke, or just kind of harvest off their trust in them, harvest off because the person sees you as a real friend, or um, they felt safe enough to give you some kind of access to their energy. We know how relationships, friendships, connections develop over time. When people express love languages, whether that be gift giving, quality time, um, positive affirmations, basically all the different ways that people express their appreciation, their gratitude, their love, their like. And for those people who take advantage of that, that's a very mean, evil, nasty, undeserving, ungrateful energy to pay somebody who is like that with them. And before I clicked on to go live, I was thinking, there's a deadline for tolerance, right? In most things, okay? I was thinking about how we'll have a higher tolerance when it comes to children, okay, or people who, who are obviously limited, or there's obvious restrictions, okay? Like there's obvious restrictions to a baby, to a child, to a kid, where you may extend your grace, your mercy, your tolerance, right? Your understanding. And we even give a certain level of capacity of that to all people for the most part, or to adults, okay? And but there should be a deadline. I feel like the same way people are okay with weaponizing secrecy or weaponizing your vulnerability, um, it's okay to do that back to them. And what I mean is, for example, for those who have weaponized secrecy, mystery, being deceptive, intentionally leaving me out, or omitting information that will kind of, give me an advantage in my own life moving forward. And the thing is, I'm already private as it is, but I kind of just feel this energy to be even more private. So, you won't know if I'm single or not single. Like, you won't know if I'm entertaining someone or if I'm not, you know? And I feel like, even with saying that, again, I'm already generally somebody that's private anyway, like when it comes to stuff like that. But I just feel like, in the event that, you're someone who has violated me, violated my trust, violated my peace, and, let's say you have a come to Jesus moment and you want to come and confess or amend, make amends or whatever, whatever level of trust that I had with you before, like whatever level of vulnerability, tolerance that I once had, and you thought shit was cute to shit on me, you thought it was cute to shit on me, you thought it was cute to, do mean things to me to impress others, okay? Um, like, don't expect the same energy. You feel me? Like, just don't expect that. Like, whatever tolerance that I once had for you, I don't have that tolerance anymore. So, and I really don't give a fuck how you feel about it either. Just like you didn't give a fuck about how I felt about you being an asshole to me. Okay? Like, regardless of who you are, like, regardless of who these people are, um, I don't know if people forget that we all have light and dark energy. I guess they do forget um, that we're all made of light and dark. And I really don't care, how people choose to define me anymore, because I know who I am. And again, I'm really grounded and steadfast in how God sees me, okay, who God knows me as, who the angels and my divine ancestors know me as. I'm very confident and grounded in that energy. Like, I'm okay with people's misunderstanding. I'm okay with people's lies. I'm okay with however people choose to move for themselves, pertaining to me. But at the end of the day, it's like justice is still going to be served, for me regardless, as long as, I generally do right by people. So I feel like if it's fuck me, if it's ever been fuck me, then it's a big fuck you too. I feel like I'm not about to sit here and pretend like I don't recognize the devilish energy, the demonic intentions. I'm not about to sit here and allow my gifts to, I'm not going to allow my gifts to work against me. I'm going to use my gifts as I should with wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I could have these dreams. I could get these downloads. I could pick up on you telepathically reaching out to me, whatever you're projecting, whatever you're going through. I know that some people are going through hell right now for things that they've done to me. And you will continue to go through hell for what you've done to me. And I don't care at all. And this is my thing, like the audacity of people who was in that I don't give a fuck energy and, like was really cocky, about treating, innocent people or people who were genuinely, sincerely good to them, genuine to them, treating them like dirt under their foot, like dirt under their feet. It's the audacity for me for you to be reaping the karma and be under judgment that you deserve to be under, and turn around and look at that same person as if now we're being some type of asshole to you, or we're dark, we're sinister, we're conjuring things, we're doing things to you, da da da. But you're, for every cause there's an effect. Like, there will be consequences for your actions. So it's like the same way you didn't give a fuck about me suffering, same way you didn't give a fuck about causing my suffering, the same way you thought the shit was funny. I think what you're dealing with is funny. I'm not about to, I don't feel like I'm not being the bigger person. I don't feel like I'm stooping to anybody's level for laughing at them for going through karma because bitches was laughing at me. Bitches thought shit was funny. So I don't give a fuck about your suffering. I don't give a fuck about your mama suffering. I don't care about you. I don't care that your homeboy died. I don't care that your home sick, got, HIV. I don't care. Just like y'all didn't give a fuck and y'all thought the shit was funny to try to cause sickness, illness, and disease in my life or with my loved ones. I don't give a fuck about your suffering. You deserve to suffer. You deserve to suffer. And you will continue to suffer. It don't matter. Like you can keep trying to hide it. You can keep trying to fight it. But I already know what y'all bitches going through. Like, I already know. I don't reveal everything that I know, like, because what's the point? Just like y'all bitches, thought it was cute and cool and strategic, not to reveal everything y'all know, right? Or everything that y'all doing, right? So, no, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck about giving a motherfucker reassurance. Just like motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about giving me reassurance. And granted, this is for people. How about you go to people where you feel, you know what, I don't have anything to say. I'm just going to remove you. Do me the respect by leaving my personal channel. I think if you are a follower of the Most High God, you should respect my request for you to leave. Pastor Mike, please leave. And I'm going to just leave it at that. So if you choose not to, that's a violation of my energy. I don't want you to be here. I don't want you here on my channel. And I don't want you writing anything else to me. So, anyway, I don't feel the need to prove anything to any of you who lack discernment and intuition, who don't even take the time out to get to know a person before you judge them, okay? All this content that I have on my channel, and as much as I talk about God, if you come over here accusing me of being a devil worshiper, as much as I talk about God, the Most High God, Yeshua, Yahweh, please leave my channel, unsubscribe. I rebuke you because I perceive that as demonic. I perceive that as a trickster spirit. I perceive that as you intentionally trying to mock me and provoke me. That's how I perceive that. So again, you don't know me personally. You clearly did not take the time to listen to anything that I said or anything that I talk about. You don't study to show thyself approved, to be speaking any fallacy to me or towards me on my platform. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. That's exactly what I mean. I don't have a tolerance anymore for people like that. People who are quick to assume and judge things about me, haven't had a dream, a vision, none of that. Haven't done their proper research about me. But because of, oh my God, it's sad. It's so sad. Like, I'm just over it. Like, I'm over these people who think they know God so much, but things that God has created, such as the universes, the elements, earth itself, the herbs of earth, crystals, the same things that they use in hospitals and dental offices, the same thing that God has used to compose your physical vessels, such as your teeth and your bones, which are crystals. The people who demonize crystals because they lack the proper understanding, nor have they not done any of the studying of what crystals actually are before they demonize it and call it devil worship. What? Like, I just, I can't. I can't, bro. Y'all be so quick to worship a person. Y'all be so quick to desire somebody to worship you because you're a pastor, because you're a minister, because you have some type of title. But then you try to demonize. See, that's the stuff I be talking about. But then it's the hypocrisy for me. It's the ignorance for me. It's the lack of understanding for me. Idol worship, idolatry. But then y'all turn around and demonize things like astrology, numerology, numbers, the stars, the planets, the seasons, all things created by the divine. All things that govern balance and that educates us on how to maintain and restore balance in this life, how to restore harmony. Things that literally influence your circadian, like your circadian rhythm. Like, literally, y'all would demonize astrology and stuff like that, but you'll praise pharmaceuticals. You'll praise biology, totally disregarding that the biology of who you are is literally aligned with astrology, biology, numerology, neurology, astrology. No, it's all connected. It's all connected. So you can't sit here and believe in the skeletal system, the muscular system, the nervous system, your brain, your hormones, your neurotransmitters, and then demonize things such as meridians, demonize the chakra system. Like, it's just it's ignorance. It's ignorance. And I just feel like, it's the audacity for me. If I'm not coming in your space, if I'm not, coming in your churches, you know, why are y'all seeking people out to ridicule and persecute them if you disagree with that person? Why seek them out? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. And for the simple fact that I got on here to deliver a positive message, and somebody come over here and try to accuse me of some type of demonic energy, that's demonic energy. And that's a form of reverse psychology. Like, what the hell? And that's what I mean, bro. Like, I had to block one of my clients off my social media yesterday. And I did it without a second thought. And the reason why is because despite me, and it's not strange for me to exchange contact and, social medias, with my clients and stuff like that, but it's the fact that I've already established certain boundaries. Mind you, I'm grown, for one. Two, I've already established certain boundaries, especially professional boundaries. So my thing is, why are you still subtly, passively, or even directly, saying things to me to insinuate something else? Now, the thing about this client, I've only had this client, I serviced this client, did a massage for this client once, okay? And he wanted to keep working with me. I haven't serviced him yet. But my thing is, he was showing little signs of like just kind of being inappropriate. And my thing is, client or not, or regular person, it's that energy of people trying to mask themselves is one way and then subtly, try to make it something else when it's a one-sided thing, like it's not mutual, it's not reciprocated. And even though that's made clear, they refuse to accept that and think that they're just going to keep pushing boundaries, okay? Moving with that entitled, fuck your money. Fuck your money. I don't need your money. There are hundreds, thousands of other therapists out there. Fuck your money. Get off my shit. And it's really that simple. Like, that's my mentality. Um, Fuck your attention. Fuck your conversation. If you're going to treat me like shit, if you're going to disrespect me, if you're going to try to downplay me, belittle me in any way, shape, or form, fuck your existence. Like, I don't need nothing from you. I don't need anything from you. Like, you can go and harass the billions of other people that are out there in the world. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not tolerating it. And my thing is, I give grace. I extend an olive branch. I'll repeat to an extent. But we're talking about grown ass people that know exactly what they're doing. And I have readers that I listen to. And, when it comes to love, and there's a lot of accuracy, um, in these readings for sure, before these things spring up, I shall tell you of them. That's God's energy, intuition, discernment, um, prophecy, okay? But I can't buy into, I just feel like, even with witchcraft, emotional manipulation of friends, family, being lied, and I just feel like, to an extent, that's like the person who's been deceived to deceive you and them being oblivious about what's going on. I feel like that's bullshit. I just feel like that's bullshit. Like, okay, your friends were hating, your family wanted to control you, okay? They felt threatened and intimidated by me or by where your life was going or whatever. I feel like you're the sole person who's responsible for however that goes. Okay? Like, everybody has influences around them. Like, whether directly or indirectly, there's influences all around us. Literally, on social media, they call them influencers. So I can't really buy into the excuse of, oh, I thought they meant me well and I thought they were looking out for me and they told me this about you. If I've never showed you that I'm a disloyal person, if I've never showed you that I'm an untrustworthy person, if I've never showed you that I'm a liar, if I've never showed you that I'm a betrayer, if I've never exuded any of these accusations that anybody makes on me to a person to get them to change their energy towards me, I'm not buying it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if they develop fake receipts. I don't care. I don't care how good the lie was. If you have experienced me personally, and that's the thing, like, my energy is very exclusive. I don't just be hanging with people, just be hanging with people. I don't even accept all, like, I don't even just work with just any client just because they're paying. That's just not how I move. That's not how I move. I'm very intentional. I'm very selective. And the reason why I'm that way is because I have to protect myself. I have to protect who I am, period. So, no, yes, there's a lot of money in massage therapy. That doesn't mean I'm accepting all requests to do those massages. I'm just not. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. All money ain't good money. And the type of work that I do, people get kidnapped, okay? People get trafficked. People die. People get killed. You know, people get harassed and assaulted. Like, there's a lot of ways things can go wrong, okay, in this career. And not only that, like, being someone who doesn't move like the average person, who doesn't constantly have a person like a tag along or a few tag alongs with them all the time. I just don't move a certain type of way. Like, and I don't know, to each their own. I just feel like a lot of people's claims of believing in the divine, you know, having a relationship with the Most High, being one with God, I'm not buying it, bro. I just feel like people kind of regurgitate just enough for inclusion, just enough to slip under the radar, just enough for acceptance and validation, but it's not really authentic connections with the divine. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be so easily influenced by your friends or that community at your church or at your spiritual group or at your school. You shouldn't be so easily influenced to go with the crowd at any time. I don't care. I don't care what title, I don't care how they're masquerading themselves. I feel like you're supposed to, at any given time, move with God, follow God. Because there are some times, just like Jesus, just like Yeshua, where God will lead you away from everybody else. And so I'm not buying it. Like, I just feel like people have like a very weak faith or very confused, distorted version of faith in the divine. Like, and because so many people are like that, they use that as a safety net. Okay? They use I'm about to do another video.